Hello and welcome to Alfred Says. My name is Veeral. I'm from InsuranceMarket.ae and I look after the motor line of business. So I'll be answering all your motor insurance related questions today. Thank you so much for asking us so many questions. The response has been amazing. We are overwhelmed with your questions. We are going to pick few questions today on motor insurance to answer and give you clarity on these. All right. So let's get started. Will my policy cover me if I drive to Oman for a weekend? Wow, that's a nice question. Well, that depends if you have a policy that covers Oman as a region. That's where we step in as InsuranceMarket.ae to guide you to take a policy which covers Oman as a region. Plus, you will also need orange card, that is the third party cover for any property or liability that may occur due to an accident in the Sultanate of Oman. So yes, it's a good question. You should have Oman as a region covered under your policy plus the orange card. I hope that answers your question. Is it cheaper to insure EV in Dubai? The answer is it was when the EVs were launched newly. We have seen the whole cycle. It started off with reasonable premiums, and then unfortunately we all know what happened. The floods hit Dubai, and that kind of changed the whole dynamics of insurance for EVs in the UAE. That has significantly affected the premiums and the risk that EVs have in the UAE market as far as insurance is concerned. So we have seen the trend that EV insurance policies are now more expensive. However, we do have some good news. There are some insurance companies who are partnering with various garages, and we are hopeful that these premiums should come down very soon in 2025. Will my vehicle be towed if I'm stuck at a desert? Wow. Somebody's already planning for off-road. So yes, if your policy covers recovery services, that's a cover. Usually it's an add-on cover, or in some insurance policies you will also see this as by default added to your policy. Of course, you can confirm this by speaking to your advisor at InsuranceMarket.ae. However, if you're stuck in the desert, most of the insurance companies do provide a recovery service to get you out, provided that your vehicle was meant to go off-road. If your vehicle is not a 4x4, if it is not a SUV, not supposed to be in the desert, then it's not going to be easy to get you out of there. Yeah. Can I switch to another insurer if premium drops during renewal? Of course, that's a valid question. Every renewal, we do ensure that all our customers receive various options from our panel of insurance service providers, and we do share these various quotes with you along with your own renewal quote with the same insurance company, and you should do that. There are chances that maybe your renewal quote is not as competitive as a new business quote for another insurance company. So yes, you can benefit from it, and that's advisable as well. Are valet parking damages covered in insurance? Wow. So yes, valet parking is covered with most of the insurance companies. However, there are some who do not allow this, specifically if the vehicle is a high performance vehicle or if the vehicle is a high value vehicle. So it would have a main driver clause, and only the designated driver can drive the vehicle. However, in valet parking scenario, that's a separate cover in itself. So yes, as long as your insurance policy covers valet parking damages, it will be covered. My car got scratched in the parking and there is no CCTV footage. What do I do? Sad, sorry to hear that happened. But yes, as long as you have comprehensive insurance, it will be covered. The insurance will take care of the repairs of the vehicle. However, since there is no faulty party present, you will have to pay something called as excess, which is a small amount that is charged to carry out the repairs for you on your car. In case if you manage to get the number plate, or in a scenario where the faulty party, then of course the police report would have the faulty party's details as well, and in that scenario you would not be even expected to pay this excess amount. Can I add GCC cover only for months I'm traveling? Well, GCC cover is provided for the entire policy duration. Unfortunately, we do not have GCC cover provided for a limited period of time. Yes, it also requires underwriting, which means that we would require details of which country you wish to visit and how long would you be visiting that country for, and how often would you visit that country. However, you will still be expected to take a third-party insurance for the country that you visit to ensure all the liabilities and property damage in that country caused by you is also covered. Does insurance cover minor dents without a police report? Alright, here's a simple answer. No insurance can cover any damage without a police report. So without a police report, we would not be able to file any claim, because that's the mandatory requirement for any damage, any loss. We would always require police report. That's the mandatory requirement from the insurance company, and that kind of works like a regulatory thing. So we would always need a police report for all claims that we process. All right, so these were the questions, guys. Thank you so much for asking these questions. I hope you got your questions answered. If you haven't, then don't be disappointed. Keep asking. We would have these segments more often to answer more questions. You could be the next lucky one whose question gets answered here. And thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to tune in next time. We will have somebody from our health insurance segment to answer all your questions regarding medical insurance. Right? Thank you so much. Have a fantastic day ahead.
InsuranceMarket.ae